All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Domestic Girlfriend, episode 12.
The finale.
The anime finale.
That's right, because there is manga after this.
There is definitely manga after this, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there is indeed.
Yeah. After this, for those that are actually willing to read it.
Right, and by the way, if you do read it after this, make sure to start over from the beginning of the manga, because it's a totally different experience. But
Gotcha.
with the anime in mind, we've had some developments. we've got some spy technology over here.
Yeah.
You know, with some zoom enhance.
Freaking faculty.
Oh
and
yeah,
their
Big Brother is watching,
and their 80 times zoom, cameras. Someone's like, oh, there are fireworks back there, but over here there's something spicy going on. In fact, why were they looking in that direction with their high-powered zoom camera in the first place?
Yeah.
Maybe they were looking to capture something else. Maybe you should ask that person who took the pictures what their reasoning was in the first place. Then we find out it was actually Rui all along.
No, it was Momo.
No, it was Mari, and Mari had been hired as as basically an informant.
Yes.
To subterfuge.
Mari's too high profile for that.
Yes, that's true.
But Mari knows a guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed. So here we are.
Here we are
in this situation, and
scandalous.
Yes, but Hina and Natsuo have boned.
They have boned.
They have consummated the relationship. They have made love. Oh boy,
Sensei. Just like. Oh wait, no. He actually called her by her name for the first time recently. So Natsuo, you are not so stupid as you were before.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
Now,
but let's figure this whole mess out. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everyone, we're gonna be starting the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Wrecked.
Oh no.
It's obviously not me. Wow. Yeah, right.
Hina's just blown away by the level of photographic quality here. And I love the background track.
Yes.
Please. Oh, no. Okay.
Keep it quiet.
I was going to say, please play the OP, but...
No Muja Sarudo to save us this time. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What the? Yep. Hina maturing. That's a good one.
I know. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fate.
Oh. Yes.
Feelings cannot be denied.
Yes. Wow. Hina trying to be all like, yes.
Yes.
Can't hold back this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize.
Yeah.
There it goes.
She's gone.
Of course.
Naturally.
That's what she was writing earlier.
Yes.
What do you think he's going to do, though?
What? It's not like he's a horny teenager and this is his first love or anything.
Yep.
And the feeling of your dick. No.
Wow. Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
The best friend coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Into liquid state. Exactly. Oi.
We finally see Fumiya-kun's eyes.
Yes. Right.
Let's see you grit those teeth.
I swear to God, if Rui helps him take a bath, I. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice development. Oh, Dad!
Yeah.
What? They know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They know. Oh, crap. Crap. Hey, Baka, eat your food. Yes! Yes!
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything about this!
Yeah.
Yes! That is an intense tattoo. Natsuo gets to take a bath with everyone.
That's right.
Mmm. Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rough. Wow.
Leave it to Mud.
What a good guy. Yeah. Rui, live your life. Abandon this fool. Abandon this fool.
Go out with Fumiya-kun.
Yes, seriously. Or just enjoy life. Jeez, don't let him drag you down with you. Oh, that's cool. Cool. So
Yeah.
maybe their marriage will be okay.
Yeah. The important thing.
Hey, bedhead Rui. Aww.
New Year's, new beginnings. This one's also about your sister.
Yep. Oh, I love the dad so much.
Yeah,
he's like the only good thing in this whole show. Like,
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
no, like unequivocally good. Mari is obviously the best. Rui is like definitely second best. And Alex and his stupidity is definitely like somewhere up there. Wow, you know.
We could that's all we could get enough screen time for, you know. He's like, when did I say you could come in here? Oh.
Classic domestic girlfriend.
That's right.
Let's.
Still images with a background track.
Yep. Just kind of catch up where everything, location-wise, this building. Yes. It's very important.
I don't think that's supposed to have been the same apartment complex, but yeah.
No. But it's to say basically he's coming over to his place, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this guy. I love this guy. His attitude, his... Ha-ha! Oh, no way. So it's getting submitted? Nice dumbfounded look! Wow.
No prep. Just, you know, go up there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yes. The support of all the people that was basically just Rui, you know?
Well, and the indirect support of Hina breaking up with him and, you know, breaking his heart. And, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm.
Wow. In charge of you.
Yep.
Dang. Oh, dang. Wait. Wait. What the heck? What the heck? That's Rui? Is that Rui? Oh, that's... That's... What? Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rui, best. Rui, hold on. Oh. 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 Oh, well, this is just getting started. That's a go read the manga ending.
That is definitely a go read the manga ending.
Wow.
And the thing is that probably surprised you a little bit, right? You know?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's more just that she kind of forced herself a little bit. Like forced.
Sure.
Yeah.
The way that this all was built up to, and the way it ended up happening in the manga and stuff was just so much better.
What do we got here?
Well,
Hina. Hana kimi ni nakage wagama ma ni naru jiban jashiku hanukunanda. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Imagine if this got a dub.
I'd apply.
Can you imagine though? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to almost kill you there.
No, I think about that too.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. You're like, I would play Natsuo. Like, I would play the best friend even.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably who you'd want to play the most, because then you'd get to say the line.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going out?
You're becoming siblings with the person you had sex with and your sensei?
Beautiful.
Man.
I could play Mari. I could make a very convincing Mari. Oh, don't you know, Natsuo-kun? Yes.
All right.
The
show.
That's the show. That's the show, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob, there you go. Your birthday present has thereby concluded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So we got the resolution of everything with Hina, with her doing the most Hina thing possible, which is
Hina?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's been so long in the timeline of the story that I'm like, I've forgotten about Hina already.
Right, even though that was still in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's Hina? Who's Rem, you know? Like,
there's just Rui. Yeah.
Right, just Rui.
But she
and
did
Mari.
nothing. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. And Momo, even though, she didn't really get any screen time this season. Sometimes I'm not sure whether I want this show to get another season or I don't. Like, would that be an amazing thing or would that be an awful thing? Because
it wouldn't get another season.
It's not going to get another season, but
it probably bumped up manga sales so much in terms of
they're like, no, got it covered.
Like, that was a good investment.
Yep, that's
Don't need
right.
any more.
Yep. Oh, man. But, so, Hina leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Natsuo is so heartbroken by this that he writes a novel.
Yes.
Or something longer, at least. I don't know if it's necessarily a novel per se, but...
So instead of being a not employed, educated, training, whatever...
Well, he's in education.
No. He would be a
in
novel... He would be a novel education employed training.
Yeah, all four. Yeah.
Yeah, so he would be a NEET. He's a novel NEET
exactly
in a way.
Yeah. So and they they sped through this so quickly. Like a lot of time was covered in this. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of manga in this episode.
I believe it.
Like,
I think that the important thing is basically they're saying that the consequences of their actions together in the relationship instigated this sequence of events where Hina has to leave. Mm-hmm. She does the mature thing for once.
Right.
And basically says, this relationship won't be continued because I will call it off here.
Which is funny because that's the very thing that she was saying, but Natsuo, will you ever be able to do that? And then that's the one thing that she doesn't do.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like that the way that they ended things actually felt like a good ending. Like, I think that's one of the things that I feel like it's good. So in some ways, that probably is because of the way that it was adapted. So you kind of have to give them credit for
the
giving the ending like some proper...
Right. Moving as quickly as they did in this episode worked a lot better than in the previous episodes because it makes sense that there would be a montage because Natsuo's life has basically just been destroyed as he knows it.
It's changing.
I mean, life goes on, but from his perspective, like, it's over,
Good. Like, Natsuo as a character, I am so glad he's shifting into the novelist section of things because I love the soapy drama. It's hilarious. It's ridiculous. But in some ways, let's make it more complicated.
Yeah.
Let's have some dreams thrown in there. Let's have some passionate desires that are for him more outside of getting his dick wet. You know? Like, like I love it.
Instead of a harem protagonist, he's a harem pro-novelist.
Oh, shoot! That's actually pretty good.
I mean, he still hasn't actually written a novel yet, but but he's getting his work.
He's done more than what 98% of most people that call themselves writers have done.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
I'm a writer. What do you do? I like to think about writing.
I sit at Starbucks.
I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that do miniature writing and stuff like that. But there are a lot of people out there I know also that are writers but aren't authors. The difference being basically that you have to go through and be extremely critical of your work and re-edit and go through this.
Oh, like getting something that's finished.
Getting something finished, yeah. But if you're putting something out there on kind of like a journal kind of thing, like a blog or something, there's definitely an editing process, but you're not looking to essentially go through an editor,
and even in this situation, Natsuo didn't actually go through an editor. That was just
of course
whatever,
not.
He could come up with to edit it and whatnot.
Yeah, he wrote a rough manuscript.
Yep.
Got it out there.
Yeah,
and and he did kind of have the protagonist thing where everything just kind of worked out for him.
With the power of heartbreak.
But when you write something in a bout of passion, there's some cool things that can come from that.
Because emotion is what moves people. So even if
it's raw and unkempt in its its attire.
It was the amateur section, for sure. But it was something that
let's be real, there were probably only 3 submissions,
there were probably a lot. But but Natsuo was the only one who had ever dealt with heartbreak. So,
because he's no longer an amateur. Boy's got two under his belt.
He's been made a man
twice.
Maybe a 3rd time now. Oh boy. Yeah.
I mean,
and also, I love that literally after him and Hina have sex for the first time, then it's now we must break up. Like that's that's so visual novel, cliche. So cliche. That's like basically Mass Effect, companion romance stuff right there of we're all about to die, or at least Hina's about to die because she's going to transfer to another school, which is the equivalent of death in anime. Let's be real. But then the whole thing, because I feel like with this episode and the stuff that happens, while there's the ridiculousness of the circumstances of Hina and Natsuo and just everything surrounding that.
Yes.
It ends up getting into some good, serious stuff. And then we have
Mari and Natsuo.
That conversation was fantastic. And seeing Mari's wonderful tattoo. And then we get the part where Natsuo comes home and mistakes Rui for Hina because she's wearing a wig, because of course she is. And all of that. And it's like, yes. That's right. Here we go.
That's what this show is.
Mm-hmm.
We are just reminded.
Yep. And then we have the whole thing of Rui wanting to grow her hair out, which is it because she wants to maybe look a little bit more like Hina? Possibly. Meanwhile, Hina cuts her hair down to Rui's length of hair, and it's like, oh no, are we going to have a swapsies? But then
literally the story is trying to imply on some level that maybe Natsuo will. God, no. See, that's the thing. That's why I just can't like Natsuo. I can't.
I will say in the manga, the whole thing of Rui finally having the thing of being like, I'm not going to hold back for Hina anymore.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. It's done even better in the manga.
I believe you. But that's the kind of thing where I just go, oh no. And I assume it'll be a little bit more interesting if you kept going forward with the plot in the manga. But my favorite thing this episode was hands down the conversation between Mari and Natsuo. Because when they had their little discussion about basically moving on, that seemed like the kind of thing he needs to give to Rui too. And in fact, maybe he's just earning her trust a little bit more by, by giving her like solid advice for the things that she wants and needs.
Sure.
He's not trying to go meta and try and solve the problem that she's not necessarily wanting to solve.
Right, because Rui, up till this point, just at the end of the episode, that's where she finally decides to go after what she wants. Whereas with Natsuo, he already did that, and then that happened, so it's the, okay, now, it's okay to let go kind of a thing. Or you'll be able to let go maybe, or you want to let go, or...
Yeah.
Boy.
But the conversation between Mari and Natsuo I really appreciated because it's something that is easily translatable to a situation independent of Natsuo's just being good advice.
And the whole thing with the dad and and the parents and their
they knew.
So
I'm guessing the teachers told them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because on some level they had to probably
either that or Hina told her mom.
Oh,
when she had the one phone call, and
possibly,
she basically told them why, and this is why,
Yeah. Natsuo is not a minor in so there's no legal obligation with the school, right?
No,
Natsuo's 17, right?
He's a second year, so he's 16 or 17.
Okay, so he's 16 or 17.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think he's a minor. So there's no legality issues.
Well, I mean, very least he's over the age of consent.
That's my point. There's he is not a minor when it. Well, you're meaning. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So no, he is not a.
Yeah, I don't think he's legally an adult.
Right, he's not legally an adult, but yeah, he is.
But he can choose to do the hanky panky with his. Not related by blood sister teacher.
Yes, exactly.
If he so desires.
Yeah, that is his prerogative. But the idea that Hina potentially then, if we go that route, which I think does make more sense, told her parents, I think that gives double points actually to Hina. To Hina in this situation here, because her whole act of making this choice, I'm like, oh, good for you. Good for you. Obviously, she still is kind of attached to the...
Right, so the question is,
the fantasy of it all.
Right. Is it something where she's actually making that choice because it's the mature thing to do, or because she's scared?
Probably because she's scared.
Right.
Let's be real. She's probably...
Baby steps.
Yeah, she's probably the least mature person in this story.
Definitely.
In terms of, just actions that we've seen.
Other than maybe Alex.
Alex's thing is that actually I give him a little bit of leeway because he's unaware of social cues and stuff. Hina's an adult and probably the most immature. If there's anyone else out there who I think might be the next most immature, it's Miu. But that's mostly because we don't know much about her.
Sure.
And also she has the same thing that was going on with Hina.
Although
that she's basically, it's a reverse though. Hina's crushing on the.
Although teacher. Crushing on your teacher is understandable.
Crushing on the teacher, but potentially having psycho tendencies if someone talks. What did she push Natsuo down the stairs for?
She didn't mean to push him down the stairs.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, absolutely.
What was the reason then that she pushed him?
He said something about, made some mention of her liking Kiria.
Yes.
And then she's like, no, stop it. And that was how it happened.
Okay, but
that was how it happened.
Yeah. I remember her saying, stop it. And then he didn't stop. So then she pushed him.
No.
Okay.
It was a total accidental thing.
All right. Whatever.
I mean, she meant to push him, but she didn't meant to push him down the stairs. It was just like a sort of like an elbow thing when she wasn't looking, and then. Yeah.
Oh, you think she wasn't facing towards him?
Yeah, I'm well aware she wasn't facing towards him.
Okay. Yeah. Because maybe it's different in the manga, but I seem to remember her having books in her hand and pushing like this. So maybe I just forgot. All right. No. So. Yeah, I probably just forgot. But the the next thing that's obviously like one of the best things about this is if, you know, Hina then tells her parents. Her parents are not bringing this up with Natsuo.
Right.
So they're basically like, wait, we need to evaluate things as parents. Did we screw up? Did this was this on our end? And I like actually that they're basically saying, no, on some level they're not adults, but we're more concerned with Natsuo's well-being now because we can't bring that whole subject upon him at this moment here. We'll wait till maybe things are in a healthier place as a family. Then maybe if we want to have a conversation, we can have that conversation. But I like that in some ways it just shows how much they care about their kids.
Yes.
Whereas most parents in anime just aren't even a plot point.
Right.
So it's like...
Or in fact, it's a plot point that they're not.
Yeah. Because it's easier to write, I guess.
Right.
And while it's easy also, I'd say, to write a wholesome dad that can do no wrong other than just being a little bit awkward sometimes.
Sure, rather than
and a mom who isn't even really a character. Like she has like 2 moments in the show where she shows actual like character.
Right. She doesn't really have a shtick.
Well, she doesn't even have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the moments where she shows something, it's not a character thing. It's just kind of her showcasing some emotion. Okay. So it's like I wish she would have got...
that could be a character thing, but yeah.
Right. But someone being happy isn't necessarily a character thing.
Yeah.
I would just say she was a pretty wholesome, positive individual who cared about her daughters.
Right.
And seeing that they're married here, they have like a desire to keep the family, bond strong.
Right.
Then I applaud their maturity in this as well, because the whole show is about immaturity in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So if you have the parents, the ones that have the most experience under their belt, showcasing the most maturity, it fits in the weird internal consistency that this show has.
Because maturity and things like that, it's not about how you deal with a situation that you're familiar with. It's how you deal with the unexpected.
Right.
Right? Because this is, let's just say, a bit out of left field for them, probably.
Yeah, they're like, what?
They're like, okay, so what are the odds?
That's an interesting thing to think about, is that, what would happen if you had kids and this whole ridiculous situation started in the first place.
Marrying and, so you're now, adopted kids, basically.
But like
stepkids,
you care about both of them. So it would be something, if anything, maybe that side of the mom where she is maybe a little bit protective. That's a side of her that we do get to see. She hired an investigative person to go and find Hina, which apparently wasn't hard,
I mean, it's Hina. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. Probably just had to scope out the school, wait for her to come to the school that she was going to work at, and follow her home, and then boom, there you go.
Or just go to the nearest, like, all the liquor stores, in like within 50 miles, and be like, have you seen this woman? Have you seen this woman? Oh yeah, she comes in every Tuesday. Cool.
That's great. The assumption that she's depressed. So
well, and in general, she likes to drink.
Where was she drinking?
Oh, like it was more in the earlier parts of the show, but it was all the time. Like, with the whole thing of her passing out on the couch and no.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
you thought
I'm
she was
pretty
drinking
sure
because of Shu.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a Shu thing.
She just likes to drink
because she never drinks again in the show. Like,
well, yeah, but Caleb, there's a lot of things that they don't have in the show.
Right, but
they don't have
letting manga
knowledge
bleed through.
Am I though? Like,
maybe. Like, I would have to assume so, because I'm like, wait, I had to think back. I was like, there's like 2 times in the show, and it's a big kind of thing of, she's passed out on the couch because she was drinking.
Yeah.
The only times we actually
see it,
But like,
she wasn't sad while she was drinking. She was like, yeah, that hits the spot. That.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
But, bitty bit of bone.
Yeah. That's it. That's the anime though. That's the anime.
And
I'm not going to read the manga.
And
Jacob.
Last episode was the last time you got to listen to the OP in an episode. I mean, of course you're going to listen to it, in your own time naturally.
Well, yeah. That's a good point though.
Mm-hmm.
There was no OP.
Yeah, that's
a crime.
Yep, I know. It broke my heart too. Yeah.
That's evil.
Yep.
That's the worst thing about this show.
is that they didn't have the OP for
in that one episode.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. But
say what you will about this show, y'all.
OP.
Just people saying like whatever. Yep. That OP is so good. Like it's so good.
Oh yeah. Like, it's absolutely wonderful. And I will say, you don't have to read the manga if you don't want to. That's fine. Although I would say you should. But this show is very cringe, right? While being funny.
Yes.
In the manga, the cringe is a lot more like a lot less noticeable, shall we say? And it ends up being a lot more comedy and then just drama.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
gotcha.
I mean, if this wasn't your thing, I don't know what you're doing in the discussion portion for the finale, but if you have watched this show, right, and you're watching this video right now and you haven't read the manga, I highly recommend it.
Cool.
Start from the beginning because with these 12 episodes, that was like 70 chapters of manga or something ridiculous. Yeah,
it's a lot of material.
Right, and the thing is that earlier on it was more like faithful, but towards the end it was just like whole arcs were just gutted that did a lot, especially for Rui's character as well. So and the side characters in general, but also especially Rui's character. So if she is best girl in your mind, go read the manga.
Now, are you talking to the audience now? Or are you talking to me?
What? You said that, not me.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
Her pout face. It continues.
Mari's voice, Rui's pout face, and then the dad's awkwardness. That's the order. That's the tier list for me. That's.
I thought you were just creating the perfect
I couldn't
partner,
care less the tier list out. Like sure. Yeah, everything about the dad except change the pout and add a different voice into the mix. There you go. That's my ideal partner.
and then maybe also Mari's dragon back tattoo.
I don't care. Yes or no, either way. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this very different style of show.
And thank you, Caleb,
absolutely,
for watching this with me. No, I enjoy this show. I was gonna say it's a great show. I'm like, can't really say that.
It's a pleasure for you to watch.
Oh yeah, and I enjoy the manga even more, like 3 times more, and with the OP in the background, 5 times more. Like, it's it was quite the journey.
All right. Well, no more suits and vests and dress shirts for us.
I guess I'll have to figure out another show to wear this for. But yeah.
So y'all, thank you so much for watching our reactions and discussions to this show.
That's right.
If you want to see future shows on early access for what we're doing in the other show slots, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch all our full-length reactions there. And any kind of support comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us about the stories. You can chat with Jacob about the Domestic Girlfriend manga.
We're bringing in people all the time, and that's one of our favorite things to do, is to just have people be like, okay, so I just read this chapter, blah, 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 this happened, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. We've got Discord events coming up in there, so you get to participate in those if you're interested in that, or just chat with us in general about all other kinds of anime or what have you.
Or even potentially Battle Lines, my sci-fi novel, which is available for purchase on Amazon. Link in the description below. Go check it out. Buy it. Leave a review. It's a pretty wonderful story.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.